Well, hello and good morning, everybody. We are going to be going over our deload week for those of you who are going to be deloading. Some of your training is going to look a little bit different based on some of you. Like I know for a fact, I'm prepping Steve for his next strength cycle, so he's doing a actual prep week, while the rest of you guys are kind of deloading from your training. Oh, sorry, not your training, from your competition. So, really great job, everyone, all the way around on your competition. Very proud of you guys. Very stoked on everything that I saw. I'll be going over some more in-depth stuff with you, um, with what my final thoughts are on what things that we can work on, things that we can improve, small things like that. I'll go over that during comp class, so that way we can talk about it in person. I can get you guys' feedback. So some really good stuff coming on your guys' way. So this is Taylor's training for the week. Some of you guys may have some different stuff on there, but for the most part, most of your guys' stuff is the same. And then starting next week, we'll be integrating back into the classes, which is a really good thing because I did some more consulting with a very well-known high-level CrossFit Games coach who's coached multiple games champions, which is a lot better than what I've done. So, and a great thing that he mentioned was that when the the biggest thing is being able is more about me being able to see you guys perform head to head as frequently as possible, and being able to take that and seeing all you guys work out together and take that at least just for the conditioning pieces or one main conditioning piece and being able to analyze it and see how I can improve something specific within that same realm. So for example, let's say the workout of the day and you guys all came to my 4:30 class was Jackie for a benchmark. And so Jackie is a 1K row, 50 thrusters at 45 pounds, and then 30 pull-ups. So he made a really good example that while you guys are rowing, I can walk behind you and see everybody's average 500-meter split. And then from there, I can see who gets off the rower first, which automatically tells me things on either pacing or whether or not someone needs to improve their stroke rate or small details like that. And it gives me a lot of feedback immediately without working with you guys individually, which obviously I don't have the time for. I mean, believe me, I would love to train each one of you guys personally and one-on-one. However, I know you guys, it'd be pricey for you guys and it'd be time consuming for me. So by doing this, we're going to save a lot of time and money for both of us. And then, moving on to like the 50 thrusters, I can see who goes unbroken on the thrusters, who needs to break, when they break, and how they break it up. So that gives me a big knowledge, uh, big I guess, analysis for all that, which is great. And then moving on to the 30 pull-ups after the 50 thrusters, I can see how fast transitions are from the thruster to the pull-up. And if you do the pull-ups unbroken, if you do break, how many sets and what are the sets. And he made a really good point is that when I can gather all that data on that many people in a short amount of time, it's going to make my program design that much better. And then he says from there, that's when you start breaking down the individual. Um, so it really helps and kind of reinforces what I kind of initially thought. And it's nice to hear someone who's smarter than me tell me what to do, which is great. I mean, we all like that, don't we? We all like to hear um, who's someone who's a lot more successful than us tell you that you're on the right track. And so basically, like the game plan is, so let's say you guys did like let's use this 15-minute AMRAP for example. Let's say that was in class, and I have coach 4:30 from now on. So you guys will be doing that, and I'll be giving you guys all a chance to be able to get some one-on-one time on your strict muscle ups, handstand push-ups, get you guys even better. And then let's say everyone, including the class, does this workout all together. I have a much better feel and a much better eye when I watch everyone do it together and side by side. So I can see how Jeff and Bridget transition from the muscle ups to the strict toes rings, who breaks first. And also give you guys a really good push because there are some people here who don't do individual programming who will push you guys just for that this one piece and then be done, and then you guys can do your individual either conditioning, strength, which you guys will probably have both. So I think it's really going to be a good plan. It's really going to work out well because um, it gives all of us a chance to do just one thing a day together, and then you guys will have obviously your intervals, your pacing work, your sprint work, your individual strength, which is really going to come in handy because I've really kind of strayed away from doing the same strength across the board. So really only on deload weeks or maybe prep weeks when you guys are doing the same competition will you guys do the same strength and conditioning together. But moving forward, I'd really like to do individual strength training and individual accessory and individual like interval training or like aerobic training or other skill work. So it's really going to work out really well, I think, and I'm really excited to implement this. So if you guys have any other feedback, you can just let me know. But there's really not a whole lot to explain on this week's worth of training. I mean, it's really just kind of just getting, just pretty much prepping and kind of deloading the nervous system to get you guys ready for the next cycle, which is going to start down here. Um, this video is more about telling you guys kind of like the game plan starting next week, which is that you guys will be integrating the classes, that you guys will still have your individualized strength, your individualized conditioning, and a lot more individualized accessory work because we're in July. Moving into August, we're definitely going to keep building that strength base. So we're going to kind of go back to um, some percentage work. So as you guys can see, last cycle we did a lot of tempo work. We did some pulling work. We didn't really do a whole lot of tempo except for on the strict presses. So we're probably going to go back to the bench and incline bench for the dumbbells. We're definitely going to still hit the Olympic lifting. We're still going to be back squatting and front squatting and do all that fun stuff. I'm not sure how much squatting we're going to be doing, so I'm still going to kind of see how you guys feel this Saturday on the 4th to see how you guys feel and see, kind of get a regroup and see what we need to work on the most and get your thoughts on the competition. We do have Beach Cities coming up in September. I think it's the 8th and 9th. So let me scroll over here. Um, so on the 8th and 9th of September is right here. So that actually gives us plenty of time to get you guys prepped up for that. And I already have a good idea what they usually do every year. So if you guys are not swimming and you guys are planning on doing the competition, they already announced that there's going to be a swim event. So I highly recommend you guys just start getting comfortable in the pool, watch some videos. And again, the swim is not going to be super long, so don't freak out about it. And it's going to be in a pool too. So you guys, the pool is actually really nice and it's pretty comfortable. I mean, if Saul can do it, you guys can do it. So I have full confidence that you guys will be able to hammer this out. Um, it's going to be a lot of fun, so I highly recommend if you guys can either do intermediate or advanced, then definitely do it because you're probably going to max out on Olympic lift. You guys are going to get your classic. You guys are going to be able to chance to do some muscle ups if you're in an advanced division. You guys will get a chance to do hopefully some handstand push-ups, all that fun stuff. And then also I'm going to be planning an in-house comp, so that way we can all kind of get um, that edge on each other and kind of push each other and kind of have like just some fun and have like a little mini throwdown, which will be really fun. It'll be pretty short, but the main issue for me is just finding judges for that, so shouldn't be too bad. But just want to make it super fun and have some really good programming and some really good workouts for you guys plan. Um, so take a look at today's training. Sorry, the whole week's worth of training. I haven't done Saturday yet, so still kind of seeing how you guys recover this week before I write anything for Saturday because I don't know how heavy or light I want to make it. So take a look at your training for this week. It is a deload week. You guys are still doing like a lot of good accessory work, which is going to be really good, which is pretty much planning you guys to get prepped for the next training cycle. And then I'll make another video earlier just so to keep you guys posted on the game plan for the next 3 weeks of training, just to get you guys prepped for either beach cities or not. So if you are doing beach cities, please let me know so that way I can start gathering a lot of the info that I've used over the years of either participating or seeing the workout so I can get my analysis in and see what they're going to try and do. Um, and then from there, if you guys aren't doing beach cities, that's fine. We're going to keep building that baseline and do a lot more aerobic work and some more basic strength work, like going back to some deads and stuff. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I know, sorry, this video is kind of all over the place, but I just want to get all my thoughts out there. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Let's have a great training week, guys.